All right, listen, become a member of the Young Turks, all right? Just fucking do it already. Oh, my God, everybody's buying? Buy. Hey, Nick, tell your sister to watch, too. Although now I'm married, what's the point of party? I didn't mean it, man. Hey, we're cool, right, bro? God, man, the more I think about it, the more I think, how does he live with himself, man? Liberal.
Oh, you guys are such assholes. I swear to God. No, I'm not even kidding.
Well, I'm not an idiot. You can explain it to me.
I'm not going to make any comment on the video. The video's there for people to see and make their own judgments.
Where's my son?
If I'm the dispatcher, I'd be like, how the hell do I know where your son is? You're already damn crazy. Okay, you're not going crazy. You've arrived.
All publicity is good publicity.
You're a piece of work.
Do you think I care what other people think?
Apparently not.
Did I fuck up? I know a lot of young kids would not mind dating Miley Cyrus. Can we, give her to somebody that might enjoy what she has to offer? So I think, hey, Kanye West, respect,
They're not having sex.
No, of course not. But let's check it out. All right, where's the porn? I gotta get me some porn. I mean, look at them wearing their Oscar clothes in the slums. It's crazy. They got to do a little more for these kids. I'm not saying go crazy. It breaks the world record for a number of penises shown in a movie. Most serious badass violence scenes since Steven Seagal originally started breaking arms. But a lot of sex in the movie, too. So, a lot of upsides for you if you're going to go watch The Watchmen.
This movie is obviously about superheroes, and obviously America needs a superhero to get us out of this economic mess. Who do you think is just right for that job?
Mitt Romney. You should call on him quick.
And I wore Speedos, right, as a kid. So, have that disturbing thought in your head for a second.
Hope President Obama fails.
No! Don't say that! Oh, it's devastating. I'll say it again. I'll double down on my bet. All right. This is exactly who we want representing the Republican Party because it's an ugly face, and I don't mean literally, although he wasn't looking his best the other day.
Republican National Party Chairman Michael Steele says in an interview with a guy named Hugley, here he is.
I'm so damn amused by that. By a guy named Hugley. Who's this Hugley guy?
Yes, it's incendiary. Right. Yes, it's ugly.
And I know they're gearing up for a fight. Oh, damn. No, you didn't.
Michael Steele, you are head of the RNC. You are not head of the Republican Party.
Here's the beginning of the apology. My intent was not to go after Rush. I have enormous respect for Rush Limbaugh. I was maybe a little bit inarticulate. There was no attempt on my part to diminish his voice or his leadership. Oh, you pathetic man. I was saying one thing, and it came out differently. What I was trying to say was a lot of people want to make Rush the scapegoat, the boogeyman, and he's not. I'm not in the business of hurting people's feelings here. My job is to try to bring us all together. Oh.
Michael Steele, you be the man.
Oh.
You be the man.
No, you're not the man. He unmanned me. And that's exactly what happened to Michael Steele when Rush Limbaugh unmanned him.
My personal opinion doesn't matter in this. Look, that's the nature of this job, baby. Everyone puts you...
Know your role. And your role apparently is to be the butt boy of Rush Limbaugh. And that is just a sad, sad role.
He is bordering on becoming a version of Howard Dean on the Republican side.
Okay, so wait, let me get this right. If Michael Steele keeps this up, he will be as widely popular as Howard Dean and wildly successful. How could man, these guys in Washington drive me nuts. Oof. Republicans, man, world of trouble. Saying, no, I don't want to pay taxes like everybody else does. I'm going to go hide my money, and I'm going to get my bitch, Larry Kudlow, to get on TV and say, oh, don't do that. Don't try to find their money. I love my rich friends, and I'm snuggled up in their ass.
Probably President Obama is somewhat more analytical.
Oh, please. I mean, let's call it what it is, okay? More analytical. What he's trying to say, and what everybody watching could tell was, Obama's smarter than Bush. That's the enormous difference.